Training.tv. My name is Margaret. I'll be your broadcast engineer for today. How are you doing, Nick? How is life?
I'm doing good. Life is wonderful.
Excellent. So, today we are doing MonkeyBread Plugin shenanigans with the MBS plugin. Nick is running a pretty awesome mini-series on that. You should go get the MonkeyBread plugin. Feel free to go pick it up at Hold on, I have to actually be in Safari. MonkeyBreadSoftware.com. Click the FileMaker plugin. And then look around. Feel free to pick it up. There's a free download that has a couple thousand functions in, I think 2,000 plus, and the full version has 8,000 functions. I highly recommend you just buy it. It's very inexpensive for what it does. It is fantastic for both your customers and the developers. There are things in it that I just can't develop with the MonkeyBread plugin anymore. It's fantastic. They recently added a search function, so you can search for any script step across and find the scripts it's in with version 16. That stuff is a lifesaver. I had to go immediately download 16 and then show my father how to use it because he was hunting for specific PSAW scripts that we were doing. So, with that being said, if you'd also like to support the channel, we'd greatly appreciate it. Feel free to look at the annual subscription bundles. It is 100 plus hours of highly entertaining video content. We pretty much cover everything you need to know about FileMaker to become an intermediate level competent developer. It's presented by Richard, Nick, Jacob, a couple other engineers. I promise it's very entertaining. We keep things tight and animated. Our live streams are generally a more conversational interaction with the community because we like to encourage the FileMaker community and interact with the community. But the format doesn't work for everyone. So if the format doesn't work for you and you want to learn FileMaker, feel free to pick this up. Also, if you're looking to hire development services, boy, do I have a story for you. You can reach out to us at support@rcconsulting.com for whatever your issue may be. Either you love FileMaker, you don't want to do it yourself, or you hit part of FileMaker you don't want to deal with, or you need server assistance. We have got Jacob, all that jazz. Feel free to ping us. With that all being said, Nick, I've done my opening spiel, which means that you have to share the cool stuff now.
Yes. Something funny. I have many people watching videos the last, watching the webinar, right? On YouTube and stuff like that. And they ask me, why do you have all those PDF about fasting and autophagy and FGF21 and why you have all of these things? And it's because I convert myself into a special nutritionist specialist, and I switched from 350 pounds to, as of yesterday, 67 kilos, which is 145 pounds. And you can say in 3 days I lost like one kilo, and I'm eating 3 times a week. And from morbidly obese, I switched to you are slim. It's recommended to increase nutrition. Something else came yesterday. A customer of mine, which I'm actively working, asked me for something. He said, yeah, clicking import file and getting, see, that's why I have fasting, rotation, and longevity. Okay. So he said, that's cool, that we are able to select multiple like this. That's cool. Okay. But he said, I want something else. So, and he knows me, he knows that it's hard to challenge Nick, right? So what he wants is this. He's here, right? And let's say he select those files in the Finder or the Explorer, whatever, okay? So you select these files, right? In the Finder, go there, say copy, and then you want to come in FileMaker and say paste. And that imports all the copied files inside the FileMaker. Well, end up that's our friend MBS totally, completely capable of doing this. This is the list of files that I've selected in my Finder. right? You don't believe me? Look this. I'm changing to this. And I copy. Now, this is a list. And they are in user NH downloads, user NH downloads. So now the customers say, oh, that's cool, but what about I copy a folder, right? Well, that's another function here. This is my folder. This is the content of my folder. So now I'm building for my customer a script that do a mix of both. Remember, because it's not different than this. Remember, is a directory or is not a directory, right? So instead of getting the list of path from the file dialog, I'm going to get the list of path from this list. Got it? Okay. So it's not that different, right? And I will have a loop checking on that list. So I'm going to build that as well. So next week, we will have it, okay? Or Friday. This is interesting because to do the copy paste, because can you imagine the flexibility when you want to add files, right? So, and I'm building something else that thanks to ChatGPT and MBS, okay? I'm building the scripts. Because all of this, ChatGPT did it, right? I didn't build anything, right? So pretty much you can get what's inside the clipboard, right? So try if it's files from the Finder Explorer. Try if there's a PDF in a clipboard. Try if it's an image or screenshot in a clipboard. That was a specific request, because a customer actually does he copies save to he copy and save this in clipboard directly, their screenshots, right? So he asked me to he want to have a screenshots directly. Try if it's a style text, word section, Rick text, and fall back to plain text if you have, if there's nothing you can, okay? And but I need to add a new section on this, is that when you paste and it's not files, to get the option to say, do you want to create a PDF on the fly with the content of the clipboard, right? And then insert the PDF just created with the content of the clipboard. And that is stuff that, again, MBS can do, okay, with the PDF functionalities. So it's extremely powerful, let's say, or what you can do with the file manipulations, right? Extremely, extremely, extremely powerful. So today, I want to do remember, I want to do the progress bar. Okay? I want to add the progress bar. Okay? And I want to create this. The progress and stuff. So how you do that? So you go to our friend ChatGPT, right? Boom. Where we go? We go webinars, demo mode. Okay. Okay. So I want a progress bar dialog made up of MBS. Just create a generic XML script snippets. Okay, so it will create the basic, okay? Then I can do a demo. Okay, so let's do the checking everywhere. Okay, here we go. And so it's making like a generic snippet that I can copy paste directly inside the scripts. Okay. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to, so this is a paste clipboard. And so this is the progress dialog. Okay. Okay, so it's not yet ready. Yeah, when it's super slow when I have zoom in. So why loop? I said I want to generate. He's thinking I want this within the. It's okay. Update text. Okay. He's making the word thing. It's okay. Takes some time though. Calculation, snippet, and okay. Is the code done? Yeah, could be. Okay, so here my dialog. Okay. So yeah, it did the loop, but it's not, I can use that without the loop. So how the dialog works, okay? So let's say you want to do a progress bar based on, when you import, right? On each loop you want to, process, you want a progress bar to show up, right? So here what we do, first we save. So we reset the dialog, okay? Because as for the selection, the dialog for selecting like this one, as for this one, right? File dialog or progress dialog, right? We need to reset to make sure that everything we are going to set is canceled, forgotten, okay? Then we set a title. We set a top text, a bottom text, the button, the button caption, okay? And we set the progress of the bar. Say it's a progress bar, right? And then we show the dialog. Boom, he's here. Okay, so title working. Set button text. Okay, top text, sorry. Processing items. Set the button text, please wait. And the button the caption button, cancel. Right? But here the catch. This is where you come here. How I can hide this? Now that I tested it, how you hide it? Cancel? No. How you hide it? Well, or you screwed and you force quit, right? Your FileMaker solution. Or you come here and learn. If I want to hide this, you need to use the MBS command, progress dialog hide, when you have progress dialog show. Just you go to the data viewer, you paste this here, and you click monitor. Boom. It's gone. Right? Just because you launch this, you can say show there, or you can say hide. Gone. Okay? Got it? So I keep this one like this because otherwise, each time you open Watch, you hide the dialog, right? So it's hard to debug when if each time you go to Watch, boom, close, right? You don't want that to happen, okay? But now you know, if you are here, you see this, and you did a test, well, now you know how to close it. You go there, and you launch this. Oh, damn it. I hate when it does this. MBS Pro. Oh, this. Yeah, it's because it's there, right? You got this. So now I want to make my this progress bar to be inside my first importation scripts. Okay, so let's copy this piece of code, right, and put it here, right? So here. So we have the total item, right? So we don't know that yet, right? So the total item here, I don't know. So this I threw it away. ID current item, value 0, okay? So because I don't care about this yet. What I care is the progress. I want to put the progress to here, to 0, right? And I show the dialog, correct? Then this is where the magic is happening, right? I mean here. what I want here, so I want, there's two things happening. Okay? Two things happening. This, which is pretty much preparing, right? And here is importing. Okay. So let's put this, let's refresh this. I want the title to be importing files, right? The setup top text is I can say processing items. I can say not please wait. I'm initiating. Okay. Then I want to change the dialog. Okay. So that is what happened when I start. Okay. Actually, I can say preparing. Okay. Preparing. This is this. So I say, and I can put that in -1. I'm going to explain what -1 is. -1, right, is doing this. Look. But this, this, right? You're doing we don't know if that's an end or not. -1. You put -1 in the progress, and then he's doing this. Because so far, I have no idea, right? But I know he's doing something. Okay? Then, let's put that on the bottom. Then, this is when the dialog, happens. So now, he's preparing things like this. And now I want to change things like this. I want to change, right? Here. So I put this here. Okay. Here, I'm still importing. I think processing. And here is importing. Okay. And the progress now here is 0, not minus. Okay. So let's continue now. So, okay. So let's do this. So we do this, selecting this. Then I have the dialog with the never-ending stuff. Okay. Then I do my magic here. And then I have this. I set the top processing item still. Okay. I change that to importing. I keep cancel and I say 0. And boom, it stopped the bouncing. Okay. So, but since this and this and this doesn't change from these, I don't need to put it again. I just put what changed. It will keep until you reset or until you close the file or even quit FileMaker. This will stay forever unless you change it or you reset or you close. So it doesn't I don't need to reset this. Just I need to put what changed. From this status, just this and this change, okay? Correct? Okay. Now, that is just to initiate the thing, okay? So now, I want to, here, right? I want to set the progress, okay? So this is how we do that, okay? So we copy those two. And at the end, within the loop, the main loop, the importation loop, right? So I need this. Okay. So total item, I need to, because a progression, right? The bottom text, I want to know which file, I am importing, the name. I have it here, right? And thanks to MBS, it's file title. This is what I want to see, okay? So okay. Here it says which item I'm importing. So it's the current file index. Oh, not here. Yeah. It's the current file index, right? And how many file I have, how many file I have, total files, okay? This one. So here is doing this, look. Is importing the item 1 of 10, for example. And then when the counter goes up, it will show 2, 3, 4, right? So actually, I need to start with 1 here. Okay. So, and here, this was the bottom text. And here, it's the progress, right? So it's this is the same, the current file index. Current file index, and the other one is total files, okay? Okay? So let's see how this works, okay? Well, let's debug. I select this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. I have this dialog coming up, okay? I continue, boom, boom, boom. He said preparing, right? So it's, okay, boom, 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 boom. So I'm doing this. Now, he said importing. set the progress to 1. And now I'm doing the real thing, right? So actually, I should have done that before this. It's okay. I'll change. So now I said item 2 of 5. Yeah, I should have said before. So I need to move this. I need to close this. Boom. See, I opened this, poof, it closed. So I need to move this here. Okay? Before the action to happen. Okay? Okay. So let's do it again. And let's put a stop here. Okay? So, boom. I select this. And here. Now, right? I continue. And I said, import 1 of 5. Okay? Now, 2 of 5. See the bar? Now, 3 of 5. Boom. Now, 4 of 5. Okay? Now, 5 of 5. Correct? And then, and loop, and hide. But this is not done yet. We want something more beautiful. So, do we have a question? Yeah, we have David and Joel.
Yes. Could you add the button in the dialog to hide? Question mark.
No. No. The button, first of all, you cannot add a button inside the look, we never know with at my knowledge. So could we add a button inside the dialog that is other than cancel the process? Okay, so we can pause. Yeah. Yeah, we can use a dialogue, but this is not the progress dialogue. Is dialogue like this dialogue? You understand? It's no longer dialogue progress. So it's no longer a progress. So the answer is no. But okay. The plugin works in the calculation engine. Could not be a script step? No. No. It needs to be a calculation that you trigger. Okay. So that's how all script plugin works. It has to come out of a calculation. That's why you can manipulate this you manipulate this in the data viewer. You cannot have a script step let's say show dialog, hide dialog. No. Or yeah, you can do like I do here. You set a variable that triggers the MBS progress dialog hide. This is how it's done. But you don't have like a MBS directly like this, right? Right? Yeah, you can do that also. Yeah, you can do the function and do like this. You have this, right? But this is cleaner than this. Okay. Here you can do the function. You can put the function here. Here, and then you put the parameter 1, parameter 2, and then you can the destination, the variable, right? So it's right, right, and then the function, and then you have all the parameters, 1, 2, 3, 4. Things you can put outside. Yeah, it's it's better to use that way. Yeah, I just script step has dialog with check option. Yeah, so but they have one, the MBS, right? Instead of doing this, calling like this, you can call the MBS script step and put the destination like this. Can be a field, a variable, right? And the function you want. And if there's parameters like this, right? Like progress bar 1, like for example, if I want to use this here, right? I need to put this. This is the parameter 1, right? This should be up. This is a parameter 1, right? Well, I don't see the benefits of this unless you want the complexity of clicking here and having this dial. I mean, I don't know, because you don't see clearly, right? I don't know. This I'm okay with both, right? But definitely this is the same. So, Mark, do we have other question on the?
Mostly a question about more of a question towards Christian than you about why is MonkeyBread work in the calculation engine, not as script steps? I'm assuming that
Can you repeat?
It's not really a question for you, just a question for Christian Schmitz about why the MonkeyBread plugin works in the calculation. It isn't like script steps. Like you do set variables to do MBS functions.
Like I just demonstrate, we have an MBS script step. I just demonstrated it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's there. And you can put instead of saying MBS, but it still perform in a calc, in a variable. This is a calc. It needs to be a calc. This is how all plugin in FileMaker works. Not just sometime, okay, yeah, yes and no, it's a lie. Sometime, like 360, right? You have like this, they have this. Well, this is a philosophy, but still they work the same, they work the same way. They could have say like Christian has done. They could have say 360 bloom 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 like this, right? They encapsulated everything inside a script step like this, right? I think they have, I don't know, I don't know how many script steps they have, right? If Christian will have to do something like this with 3,000 script steps, I think that's the main reason why. And I'm pretty sure Christian will tell me, because it's impossible to come with all the documentation. Can you imagine that just for files, you have all of those? Do you want a script step for all of those? Right? And this is all the components you have. So you want that as a script steps. And I'm not done yet. So you want all of this as a script step, right? So it's unmanageable. You can't manage this, I think this is the reason why, 360, that's it, right? That's it. That's what they have. For email, for 360 email, that's what they have. Christian, instead of making like 30 plugins, he managed to put everything in one, and it was impossible to get all of this, just all of this in script steps, I think. I don't know. It's we once put 7. Yeah. So I once put 7,000 functions in 7,000 script. The calculation dialog used to, the plugin can make script step. It's a pain. Yeah. I agree with you, Christian. I totally agree. And I know. I noticed you have this script step. I don't use it. The one thing, I mean, if we talk about improvements, Christian, next improvement you can do is a type over a function. Right? It's that you hear and you type progress, right? Or you can say, you type MBS, right? Or like you do for this, right? You type MBS, and and then the function. Do you have it? No. See. So maybe that's. Do you have a type over system here? Oh yeah. Dots. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Discover
I
something
didn't
new
even
every
know
day.
I didn't even know that. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay. To be fair, is not very discoverable. And to be double fair, I never even tried. Okay. So yeah, that's cool. So let's see how that works. So let's say I want to do that, right? So I type MBS carry return. Okay. And then I put the quote and I say progress dialog dot hide. Boom. I do it again. You never know. I just discovered that because I tried it. Yeah, so David Andrew said, I'm just thinking, could be viable to put all dialog calc in single script step. Okay, I let Christian, let's defend yourself. Okay, so let's continue here. MBS carriage return, but here I cannot type like this. It doesn't come. I remember I tried this, and I say, okay, it doesn't come, right? But if you say, quote, progress dialog dot, and then you have all the progress dialog, right? If you say, for example, that's cool, files dot, and you have all the file, you know, like for example, delete, right? And then the path, you know, and then you see, so that, okay, I didn't even know. Yeah, that's super powerful. You know, so Christian, you know, I apologize. It's a pity we don't have a lot of people online live, but the most of the people watching is afterwards, right? So this will be an awesome, valuable. Well, it doesn't exist. Yeah, David said how it works with the dots. That's only in English. I mean, MBS, you don't translate that in another language, right? You need to type English, even though your FileMaker is in French or Danish or whatever, right? So it doesn't care. But that's super powerful, Christian. Good job. Good job. The quote here is not very discoverable. You know, it prevented me to discover that, you know, because I was doing MBS carriage return and try here. But if you do this, you know, now this is cool, Christian. So let's continue. I want this, right, to be, you know, the top text, not the bottom, you know, because I know I'm importing, right? So I want this to be the top text. Oops. Oh. Why is it the top text? Okay. And the bottom text, I want this. Okay. So let's see how it works. I want this. Oh, sorry. I need the debugger. Boom, 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 boom. Selecting this. Boom, 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 boom. Showing the dialog. So you have the undetermined like this. Before that was the barbershop progress, right? Okay, I continue. Boom, 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 boom. And now I put 1, importing. I change the name, this, and this. Right? So I know I have 5 items, right? And I know from where it's coming from. Users, and the name of the file. Right? Let's continue. Took. That's very cool. That's professional. This is not something like it looks polished. Okay. When you're done with this, right? So first I need to change here the top text importing here. Don't want the dot here. Okay. I want to change this, right? And to do something like this. When you're done, you change the bottom text to done. Okay? Done or all files imported successfully. Okay? Generally, they put this like this. Okay? And you set the progress to 100. That means done. And then you put a pause like, I don't know, 1 second, and then you hide. So why do this, right? So let's see the whole thing, okay? You import the files, right? So let's say you import, let's import many, then we can see, right? So I'm importing, where's the, oh, they added, that's why. So I'm going to import many folders, some files, right? I'm importing those, okay? Boom. So, oof, it's too fast. So let's put let's put a pause because it's too fast. So let's put a pause here. Yeah, 1 second. Okay. Otherwise, we'll never see what happened here. So let's put this and this, yeah, and this and this, this, and this, this. Okay, so I'm importing this. So see, so you see T change from where it's coming from, right? Right. So it shows you what is actually happening, right? You cannot do that with FileMaker, right? Because it's doing the job, right? Right? And at the end, boom, all successfully, right? So now it looks Great. Now, before we go, how to, we ChatGPT say, okay, create script snippets of the MBS function to cancel the process when cancel button clicked. So I'm showing you, the ChatGPT way, okay? I didn't want to show you the dig inside this way, okay? So, I mean, I think the combination of ChatGPT plus MBS, this is golden, And as I said, I will never ever did that without, right? So you want to put the cancel button during the loop here, right? So here, right? So if you click the cancel button, this variable will read whatever you got the cancel stuff. So let's see. So now that we have this MBS stuff, what do we have? We have MBS progress dialog dot get cancel, get position, get progress, get title. Yeah, so you have a need to get cancel. Okay. So if cancel, right, then hide and exit. But, right, cancel mean cancel to me. So how to make a real cancel button, okay? So first, when you arrive here, you say, go to record first, omit multiple record, get found count, right? Go to first, and so what that do? When I cancel, I want the button bar, the bottom text to say canceling okay. I want the progress bar, the progress to be again -1. Okay. I want delete all records and then hide. And then I set the bottom text again. And I said, all files has been cleaned. Okay. And pause like 1 second to display and then hide. That's a true button. Why? Because let's say I'm importing this again. Importing this, this. Okay, I'm importing. Okay, let's do a debugger. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. I'm selecting this. So let's put it here. Right, I'm here. Now, set the progress to 1, right? Go to first, and I omit all the files, all the records, okay? So now I have 0 here. So let's say I do the first, right? I import the first 1, and then I import the second, and then I import the third, right? And then I say, oh, whoa, no, this is not what I want. Cancel. Okay? So now we have this progress get canceled. If I go there, oh, stupid me. See, that's why I hate this, because it hides the thing. It's okay. I need to redo it again. Okay. So again, boom, 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 boom. I select my stuff and I go there. Okay. So I have the dialog. And now I go there. I do the first, I do the second, I do the third, right? And I say, whoa. So I continue. So now I have this MBS. So now that I know that, I will do that all the time. Progress dialog gets cancel. Okay? Well, so far it says 0 because I didn't. Why? Oh, because I have I still have it here. I need to remove that. You know, when you get the hide, each time you open this, you hide the dialog. So actually I can do something like this. Hold on. MBS progress dialog dot show. No activate. Oh, yeah, so it's there. Okay. So you can do it. So I'm there, you know, in my script. My script is there, right? I'm here, right? So I can continue, right? Like this, right? But this progress dialog get canceled never happened so far. Let's say I say, whoa. This is not what I want. I want to cancel. I click cancel. So now I continue, right? But now get cancel say yes. So I click here and I said, this says yes. No. So I changed, I said canceling. I put in -1, right? That means when you do -1 and it was in progress, that means it's not -1 when the progress is 0. It was -1, the progress was at like at 25%. Okay? So it grayed out. See the difference? It doesn't do the barbershop, the Cylon, you know, like the Galactica, you know, the Cylon, right? So the Galactica, see if the IY is doing doom, you remember that? So but is gray out, is graying out the thing when you do -1, and it was in progress, right? And now I say canceling, but I need to cancel. I want to cancel. I want to remove all the files that I inserted it. It's a canceling. It's not a stopping. You know what I mean? It's not a stopping. It's a cancel. Stop means let it where it is. Leave it as is. Stop, right? Stop. Cancel is no. Everything you did since the beginning of this importing file, I want to delete it. So I delete all the records that I just, imported, and then I hide, right? I say, okay, all file has been cleaned up. I pause 1 second to show the dialog, and boom, and exit. Clean, beautiful, right? So yeah, you want a cancel and revert. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There is an MBS script step, but the function name, but it was a reason set. What it said, there is an MBS script there you can put in the function name, but there is no reason to use this script step. Yeah, set variable does the same, but better. Yeah, I agree, Christian. It's I love the way, actually, it was a clever way, like you said, our MBS is like a hardware plugin together. And I totally agree with you. And you did a good job. Actually, I'm impressed by your type over functionality. That was brilliant. I didn't even know they were there.
All right, cool.
Okay.
I'm going to wrap us up. Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Ciao.
Bye.